Shadow work can be addictive. It certainly was for me. I was like, how dark does it have to go? Like, you forget to create from joy and peace. So why is it, as a species, as a society, is it just purely biological that's inbuilt in us, that we're more, there's a greater propensity for us to be motivated by pain or avoidance of pain rather than seeking pleasure?
I would say from an evolutionary perspective, that's part of it. We're definitely more geared to avoid. We're pleasure-seeking beings, but I think we do it through the avenue of avoiding pain, right? Primarily, like, we want to avoid the pain so we have the capacity and the potential to experience pleasure. But pain, at least how the brain interprets its environment, is the primary directive is like stay alive, right? Stay alive and avoid pain. Now, with the complexity of our consciousness or our psychology, pain now also very much involves psychological, relational, emotional pain, spiritual pain, right? And I don't know the research that says how does the brain prioritize and bucket pain in that sense. I would assume physical pain, physical death is priority. How far behind or where does psychological or relational pain sit there? I'm not sure. Probably pretty close, I would say. Yeah, pretty quite close. And so that becomes really interesting and far more complex. And I think the more complexity we bring into our lives, we start moving in directions of complicating change and complicating growth and complicating transformation, right? Case in point, I have to experience vast and rich contrast in order to actually make a change. That's complication. You have to experience these very dense, intense energies or relationships or painful experiences or multiple of them to say, okay, I'm out. I'm going to change now. I'm not going to do that thing anymore. I'm going to stop cheating. I'm going to stop drinking alcohol, or I'm going to stop working 20 hours a day. And you don't need to do that, but we do it. Yeah. So maybe, like to answer your question or to explore that deeper, maybe it is an evolutionary imprint upon us. I don't think it's just that. I think it's an opportunity. And the opportunity is to actually look at the way we largely do things as individuals and as a collective and say, oh, well, what's the possibility of something different? What does it look like? That's the opportunity.